new track coming out now. I got 5 on it. Got 5 on it with Michael Marshall and yeah, it's Lunas with Michael Marshall featuring Michael Marshall. Yeah, but now it's with remix with Johnny Cash. Yeah, Kyle Benjamin, Taylor, Lago Kyle. Yeah, it's Chinese Kyle. What OG Kyle from Lago Vista, Texas, coming through on our track. Just like I said, yeah. Yeah, I'm fucking doing it different paces. Yeah, because I gotta show y'all I'm all different races. Yeah, because I couldn't sign to don't you know? Because I ain't never been to freaking Wisconsin, but I can do. Don't you know? Don't you know? I can do a little fall. Imagine me in the studio though. Yeah, we could cut out all the shit. So I want my story out there, but I want to know them. I want them to know it's me because people think I'm full of fuck. They think I'm lying. They're using the fact that they think that the songs I'm taking the songs and making them saying that it's the other way around. They're stealing the songs from me, and that's my life. My 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 dad's son dad, yeah, yeah, he fucking hit me with it. Yeah, he called this number. He said call 281-330-8004. I was like, I was like 281-380-8004. That's Mike Jones on the low. What you doing, homie? Yo, I said, what's up? What's up to the carts? Yeah, because I be out snipers like the something like that, or like aerial photos or something, photographer, something like that. I remember something with a lens behind it though. Yeah, yeah. I played Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, because he was new to the neighborhood. Yeah, so I welcomed him like I was supposed to do. I still had that die till not too long ago. It was an orange one with the triangles. Yeah, it was still a 6 die, but you know, yeah, I don't want to die, so I'm here in paradise. Yeah, but it's kind of fucking terrible because I'm all by myself. You see, and that's not how humans are supposed to be because that's why Adam got Eve. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Y'all pay attention to the words that it didn't say in between the sheets. Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Pages lost in time because it was playing telephone, passing the story from one generation to the next. But they start thinking it was full of shit. That's what they're thinking about me because I say things like my cousin is a CSI in Las Vegas. See, yeah, because she is. She was anyway, but I probably blew that cover for her. She wasn't undercover anyway. She was a photographer. Yeah, for crime scenes, crime scenes for children's crimes. That's a terrible job. It was aging her fucking bad, yo. I hope she got out of that line of work because I couldn't do it. I can't even watch the crime shows when they go talking about little kids and all that shit. It makes me get sick to my stomach. But I stood there and listened to that one fool when I was locked up in the HSB tell me the whole story about how he fucking raped some chick and got away with it. I sat there and listened, gritted my teeth, and got the whole fucking thing, and I fucking wrote it down on them sheets. Turned him in because I don't fucking approve of that shit. That I'm a solo motherfucker and he's a fucking affiliated, yo. I can't do it. I can't sign on with anybody because I'm too freaking oddball. I'd always be the odd man out. And plus, I'm dominant when it comes to what I do and how I do it. But I'm always open to suggestions and finding that middle ground. But dudes don't, it's not how it works when those kind of situations. It's like, yeah, back. But I was the first person to flip over my straps on my Crocs in that Williamson County cell, holding cell, when I was transferring from Wilco to Travis County that day. There was a young white boy coming in there. He talking about, can I get the apple? And I was like, man, it's Miami Johnny Sack. There's no apple in it. Yeah, he had them glasses on, big ones. Yeah, he had a little bit of tint on them. Yeah. Yeah, and then the two black dudes started trying to hassling him, and there was two other white dudes that were in the cell there. I looked at them, I was like, what the fuck y'all in? I was already strapped up. I was like, what? And then they strapped up, but yeah, they didn't know that I was down, but it wasn't about the color. If it had been the other way, and it would have been a young black man, I'd have strapped up for him because I ain't gonna let no one go down like that because because they wanted an apple. They were gonna sit there and fucking start picking on him. They gonna fuck him up over some. He was thrown off. He probably been up for like a week or something. Yeah, might have been just like me. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but it was up church before he broke loose. Yeah, I'm talking to. Yeah, we was spinning around in Hondas. Yeah, coming down on outpost race. Yeah, but yeah, he's like nephew. Yeah, he's like, he's coming up. So now he's my friend, but he knows he ain't on my level yet. because you can't get that combo. But I ain't nothing super, fam. Still, how's it